Hello everyone, my name is Nunraji Shazwani binti Muhammad Rizan. My ID is 122010040021. Today I'm going to present my part, which is introduction and history of the pesticide. So the first one, what is the history of pesticide? Pesticide have a long history dating back to ancient civilization using sulfur compounds. Next is natural substances like arsenic, nicotine, and lead were used in the Middle Age. The third one is pest-resistant crop varieties gained popularity in the 7th and 18th centuries. This was discovery of insecticidal properties in the 19th century revolution pest control. Next slide is about pesticide sources. There are 5 of sources. The first one is chemicals pesticide. Chemical pesticide is have the synthetic of the chemical, which is divided by two type of chemical, which is organophosphates and organochlorines. The second one is the botanical pesticide. Botanical pesticide is a botanical extract which is came from neem oil and pyrethrum. The next one is beneficial of the microorganisms, which is came from bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Next is biopesticide. Biopesticide is a natural material which is came from beneficial insect, microorganism, and also botanical extract. Last but not least is natural predator and parasite, which is came from the pest control. Example like insect and microorganism. That's all. Thank you.
So, Assalamualaikum and hi to Miss Azika. My name is Muhammad Shami bin Suhaimi and my student ID is 122013943. So, I will present about the chemical structure of pesticide. Before that, we should know that there are several types of pesticide, which is organochloride, organophosphorus, carbamate, and finally peroid. So first, I will discuss about the organochloride. So dichlorothiopenyl trichloroethane, with its acronym DDT, is a type of organochloride that has been always been used in the past. The structure of dichlorothiopenyl trichloroethane start from the molecule that have two benzene ring, each of which is include 6 carbon atom that are bonded to the another in different way. Only the center benzene ring has 3 chlorine atom linked to it. So the another benzene ring are all bonded with 2 chlorine atom. So the benzene ring on DDT contain chloride atom linked to it, which give it compound incidental capacity. Second, which is melanite. Melanite is a type of phosphorus that always been used in this era. So for the structure, organophosphorus start with this phosphorus atom is linked to another element including hydrogen and oxygen atom via cyclohexane ring, also known as carbon ring, as it is composed of 5 carbon atom. This mechanism, known as a cyclic structure, is coupled to an acyl change with complete the melanoid structure by having 5 carbon atom and 1 hydrogen atom. So third, which is carbally. Carbally is a type of carbonate that always used in the agriculture industrial, and it also the third most commonly used insecticide in the United States. So the chemical structure carbally start with a core carbonyl group is attached to the amino group, which is made up of nitrogen atom. In addition, two benzene ring that related to one another bonded to the central carbonyl group. So this two has six carbon atom and five hydrogen atom that connect to another in a single benzene ring. So lastly, which is a permethrin. Permethrin is a type of peroid that's still used until now. So the chemical structure for the permethrin is a molecule that consists of a core cyclopropane ring, a benzene ring, and a benzene structure, and also ethyl functional group. The cyclopropylene ring connect two chlorine atom to a benzene ring, while the benzyl structure connect to a carbonyl group. So I will continue for the characteristic of pesticide. First, which is a solubility. So this insecticide solubility is due to its chemical property, allowing it to dissolve in water. However, unlike DDT, which is difficult to dissolve in the water, the pesticide use readily dissolved material to dissipate throughout the environment, making them efficient and effective in reducing the pests on farm. So the second is absorption. So adsorption is the process of material sticking to soil solid, symbolizing glue. So the certain pesticide often found in oil well absorb really in soil, prolonging their shelf life and increasing their efficiency in killing pests. This is due to the pesticide strong building to soil and making it difficult to move and retaining its original location. So third, which is persistent. Persistent is the ability to retain a material in an area for extended period both in quantity and quality. Pesticide manufacturer seek this quality to preserve user, causing negative environmental effect. However, pesticides are destructive to plant and another criteria requiring destruction for the component during degradation to reduce toxicity. So lastly, which is volatility. Volatility is a quality, which is the capacity of a material to change into a gas or vapor. Certain insecticides exhibit temperature or wind-related volatility due to their capacity to adjust to sudden change in their parameter. In reality, low humidity in an area affect pesticide volatility as well because low humidity is often created at temperature greater than those of the surrounding environment and may harm interior human organ. That's all for me.
Hello, my name is Jerry. My student ID is 12220102962. Today I want to present about case study of accident poisoning of urban family due to misapplication of household organophosphate and carbamate pesticide. Acute poisoning in human has been extensively documented in relation to pesticide, including organophosphate and carbamate. This cover the occupational exposure of farm worker, manufacturer, and pesticide user. It's happened by ingestion, especially by young infants, cutaneous absorption, and inhalation. Okay, this case study of an urban household exposed to excessive amount of carbamate and organophosphate in insecticide is given. Complementary symptoms that affect all three family members include headache, nausea, exhaustion, dizziness, and wheezing. This family, which include a 32 years old mother, uh, 35 years old father, and their 14 years old daughter, had their apartment treated with a commercial pesticide to get rid of fleas before the end of November 1984. The apartment has been sprayed with another pesticide twice in the previous few weeks without the expected outcome and without creating disease in the family. The father report ongoing selected symptoms such as headache, fatigue, and throat irritation 6 weeks after initial exposure the intensity had lessened. The mother is still complaining from shortness of breath, chest tightness, wheezing, and some stomach cramp. He had been using albuterol for several weeks prior to his appointment. The daughter symptoms have also subsided, but she continued to have nausea, headache, sore throat, and mild wheeze while in the apartment. All three family members tested physical normal, with the exception of the mother lower left lung, which produced a slight wheezing sound during forced expiration. The mother forced vital capacity show a slight decline, but otherwise, the two adult pulmonary function tests were normal. It's frequently challenging the diagnosis mild to moderate organospopate and or carbamate toxicity, symptoms that be vague and other common conditions like viral infection. Hence, unless in the most extreme clinical case or in situation where there is clear overexposure to the relevant pesticide, scientific confirmation of the diagnosis of such poisoning in critical. Lastly, acute poisoning in human has been extensively documented in relation to pesticide, including organophosphate and carbamate. This covers the occupational exposure of farm worker, manufacturer, and pesticide user. It's happened by ingestion, especially by young infants, continuous absorption, and inadvertent inhalation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Moving forward, route of toxicant exposure. Pesticides are used widely and may have an impact on environmental and human health in a number of contexts. Depending on the kind and application of the pesticide, exposure to a given pesticide can happen through a variety of exposure pathways, including oral, cutaneous, and inhalation. The type of pesticide and its approved usage determine the pertinent pathways of pesticide exposure. Pesticide exposure can happen by inadvertent ingestion, inhalation, or skin contact. Inadvertent ingestion, which means fruits, vegetables, cereals, and other food products may become contaminated if pesticides are added to food goods or packaging. Pesticide exposure in consumer products can happen accidentally, for an example, hand-to-mouth contact. Additionally, inhaling particles, vapors, or aerosols from pesticides products during or after application may result in exposure at work or at home. Using consumer products that contain pesticides can expose oneself to both direct and indirect skin contact exposure. Dermal exposures might also arise from occupational activity. When receptors come into contact with pesticides in consumer products while they are being used, direct exposure may happen. It is also possible to be directly exposed to pesticides at work through mixing, loading, and applying them. When an announcer comes into touch with pesticide residues on food that has been sprayed with a pesticide or an interior surfaces, like those that have been sprayed with disinfectant, this could result in indirect exposure. Contacting pesticide dust that has accumulated on carpets, floors, clothes, counters, or other surfaces can also result in indirect exposure.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Aiman. I will present about effect on human and the environment. So, in the case study, there is the use of pesticide with organophosphate and carbamate. It aims to eliminate insects with a tick. So, of this material can have a negative effect on human and the environment. So first is the effect on human. It happens to the nervous system in the human body because there's nausea, fatigue, dizziness, breathing difficulties, stomach cramp, and hard to breathe. This is because in organophosphate there is thiophosphate that can inhibit acetylcholinesterase or ACHC, which cause damage to human nerve tissue and cause human developmental disorder. In addition, it also affects the environment by killing insects such as bees that are not target for elimination. We all know bees are an important species in the world and keep the balance of this ecosystem. What happens if bees are eliminated? Yes, this will really disturb the ecosystem in our world. And also water pollution, which is any water surface that exposure to pesticide. It is dangerous to use as our daily and is not safe to use and disturb the ecosystem in this year. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Karnizam. I will present about the conclusion of this presentation. In the conclusion, pesticide use in agriculture and international trade is complex issue that require carefully consideration of potential hazard. Pesticides are crucial for crop yield or food safety, especially in countries like Malaysia. However, they pose risk to human health and the environment. Integrating pest management (IPM) is a method that uses various methods such as crop rotation, biological management, and resistant crop type. Promoting IPM technique can reduce pesticide use and its impact to a global threat. Education on the proper application of pesticide and exocide danger can also help improve pesticide management and contribute to a better outcome.